Welcome to the Games Conversation
Hold on.
channel where we
wasn't
play.
ready at all. Okay.
Welcome to the Games Conversation channel where we drink great coffee
And have even greater video games.
and have even grittier.
Grittier.
Yeah. Metroid is a little gritty, right?
Today we're playing Metroid Prime.
Leave a comment below on any of our videos, and you might be the lucky winner of this Nintendo Power Magazine.
Let's get into it. We've already defeated a handful of space pirates, and what am I locking onto? And so I think last time we came in here, they sort of like ambushed us, but we already killed them. So good luck ambushing us.
Yeah, not today, space pirates.
Space pirates.
A handful of space pirates. What's the numerical range of a handful?
I think like if you see like a flock of seagulls,
That's a handful?
It's a handful of space pirates. You know,
Okay.
that's the terminology for. Yeah, I imagine when like Ridley or whoever sends them out, he's like, "We need handful alpha to go to planet Tallon 4 and
like,
take care of the threat."
How many is a handful?
Yeah.
Just think of a flock of geese.
Yeah,
How much is a flock?
A giant hand that could hold you guys, and that's how many. Why are there so many questions? And he just breathes fire on them for insubordination. Force field accessible only through space pirate bioimaging. Impossible to breach.
Ooh.
Impossible.
Impossible.
You will not get an item to breach it.
Is it possible?
It's impossible.
If it's nothing is impossible for Metroid, the chosen one.
That's right.
The
Except
chosen
for
woman
crawl.
from space.
Except for crawling. She can't crawl.
What do they call her? The chosen space
the
woman?
entrusted one.
The entrusted
Which
one
I
from
don't.
space.
I'm not a researcher like you, but honestly, I happened to come by this fact that between the GameCube version and the Wii version, they did a few
lore changes.
yeah, like tidy ups. I can't tell if it was. I don't really know the reason, but apparently in the GameCube version, she was called like the newborn or the hatchling for some reason.
Oh.
And then in the Wii version, they
Like
changed it to
a goose, like a geese.
Yeah, like a handful
Like a
of geese.
hatchling.
Yeah.
Handful of hatchlings.
Maybe they didn't want to conflate her
So
with
they
the space
changed
pirate.
some of the. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
to make it
how
like
did I
now
not-
that it's a trilogy, they want to make it more, I guess, seamless.
yeah, continuous.
Yeah,
They worked on the continuity,
the continuity,
consistency,
because they know that Metroid fans are just lore savages.
Yeah, especially you, Paul.
Access
Just
to
eat it all
Research
up.
Lab Hydra granted. Oh, and look at all the stuff we have to scan in here. Oh, and there's a friendly welcome. What's your initial impression of space pirates? Now?
I like them a lot.
Because we originally saw them on the
They were all dead.
opening, and they were all
they're like
hobbling.
they're like
kinda.
they're like barely making it. These guys are pretty
They're
cool.
very aggressive.
They, I need to stop talking about Halo, but they do remind me of like
What are they called? The Scourge or something?
yeah.
Is that it?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't.
They do have some name like that.
Yeah.
All right. So right now, anytime you hear this music, this is like imminent space pirate danger.
Ooh, do I hear that Keytar? Do you think it's Samus?
So I don't have one yet, but I want to order one of our Samus Plays the Keytar black hoodies, and I was imagining wearing it like on these videos, and people being like, "What is that?" And I was like, "How would I, in brief, explain what this is and where it came from?" And I was just thinking like, well, you remember that episode in Dread where we made a big deal about her,
Playing the Keytar?
Yes. Because it really is so synthy. But I'm glad you brought it up in this because it's like the theme is still there.
If you would like your own Samus on a Keytar,
I advise you to
Hoodie.
go look it up.
I prefer the T-shirt personally, but the hoodie's
Well, I mean,
cool too.
there's a black and white version I think would look cool on a tank top.
You know I'm all
Sun's
about the
out,
tanks.
guns out, Keytar out.
Have I ever worn a tank on this channel? I don't think so.
We haven't really ever filmed at the beach. So
Tanks are not limited to the beach,
That's
okay?
true.
Tank
Alright.
tops are if you just want to be comfortable.
True. So the music has ceased, so we know the room is cleared. So I'm going to go back because I saw about 9 billion things to scan. And I have got to know about all of them.
This is why we're a good team, Paul.
Yeah. You know what I really like? This detail I've never noticed is that the entrance to this facility, there's all this snow piled up from where like the doors opened
like
and it blew in. Yeah.
Comes in. Oh man.
And people are like,
yeah, that's cool.
Agent Zero reporting for duty. And there's like, Benny, close the door.
Bro.
Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%. All right, we're trying to get a sense of what's going on here. Why am I continuing to scan?
All right, I'm gonna zip.
Stasis tank operational, but currently empty. So they got stasis tanks. Specimen 102 increased volatility recorded. Predator awareness indicated even in cold stasis.
Stasis means they're like suspended.
Yeah.
They're not active.
And cold is obviously important. We're in this land of cold, right? Ice beetle infestation, ice fault region has been 95% exterminated. Report any sightings, okay. Stasis tank operating at 40% capacity. Temperature regulation errors have been rectified, okay. As of when?
It's at 12.
December 112th, the year 4. Okay, I gotcha. I thought we were in the same year that this happened.
Well, that would be amazing.
I know, right? Oh, I think we did scan this pirate data and then just walked away. Our initial tests exposing Tallon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appeared to be successful. So this was all the computers on the space frigate at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
As they found these creatures on Tallon 4 and started testing. That's kind of the reference here.
Okay.
Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions, like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. They're so like level-headed in these things. Access to Research Lab Aether limited to Team Sclera only. Personnel
Team Sclera.
bound for Hollow Observatory must use West Elevator.
I just thought of the space pirates doing like team builders or like
Let's have Team Sclera up. They're gonna do their monthly skit to teach us about
like field day,
Phazon awareness.
like in the office, you know, the
Yes.
field day.
They do like the volleyball tournament.
Yeah, Team Sclera. They're known. They dominate
taking
at
out
volleyball.
corporate. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath, likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subject. All right, so a lot of experimentation going on. Specimen decreased vital signs. Cold damping appears stable.
Good.
I know, right? That's just an elevator. We took that already. Stasis tank operational, empty. What are these for, do you think? Life signs normal, pulse at 140, mass increase. All right. So do you remember, again...
Giant, hideous beasts that we will fight.
That's right, yeah. All the hideous beasts that are yet to come.
Yeah.
Do you remember the beginning?
Flocks of them. We will fight flocks of them.
Handfuls and flocks.
Flocks of hideous beasts.
This one is euthanized after psychotic episodes scheduled for removal. So the beginning on the Space Pirate frigate, there were all the parasites, and then you fought the Parasite Queen. That was an example of their like testing resulting in like this giant mutation. Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome SA is at 70%. Increased dosage appears viable. Don't know what that means. All right. We got some pirate data here. Do you want to read some pirate data?
Arr, pirate encrypted data.
Yarg, the doubloons.
Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Tallon 4 is complete. But we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plug them whenever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. You know what that means? You gotta call the Orkin Man.
That's right, yeah.
Orkin Man.
Orkin Man. Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subjects transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance.
ADR 13.
You have to memorize that.
ADR 13. ADR 13. It's memorized. This thing's a trap.
Good.
Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness.
Ooh, that's the key. Phazon-induced madness
have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include... This is like the drug. This is where I should speed up, like double time.
Symptoms include
a loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations.
Meanwhile, people are just having the time of their lives. I'm flying a kite. I could die any moment. A timeline reassessment. Sorry.
A timeline reassessment for the refinery operations is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated.
So we're learning that Phazon is quite the danger, but the space pirates press on.
They don't lose sight.
No.
We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon. I feel like we should have read this first.
Maybe so, yeah.
A V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. When I read mutagen, I heard like in the back of my... I watched too much Disney Plus.
Perfect.
Marvel
that's
stuff.
That's a 90s X-Men cartoon reference for all you kids.
Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising with abrupt evolutionary what is that? Leaps. I think that's a C right there.
ACAPS
appearing in single generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Tallon 4 are being finalized.
And obviously are in process.
I was gonna say this. So the reason I said Disney Plus, have you watched any of the new like Marvel shows or anything?
No.
They're making all these like references to mutants because Disney now owns the rights to X-Men.
Like building
and so anytime there's like a subtle nod, they play that in the background.
Really?
Like,
that's too much, right? Or do you like it? Is it good?
In general, I haven't loved the shows.
Okay. I've heard that they're not great. Like after Phase 4, whatever.
Yeah, so it's lost me a little bit. But I like the like subtle nod. Like I think it's kind of cool that they get to feel that. In. But I could also see the argument of it's too much.
Yeah. Transfer of specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch Y arrives on December 312th, the year 2.
Man, the month of December is just getting longer and longer. 312 days.
How long can the Christmas shopping season go? Xenome behavioral patterns show decreased reflex activity at temperatures below freezing.
No wonder it's still snowing here. December forever.
Phazon shows mandible mutation across all subjects. Cross infusion with batch whatever recommended.
That's my favorite batch.
Yeah. It's a craft batch. Mutation strain 776V shows massive absorption capacity influx. Strain replication is now underway. So it seems like they're cracking the code, you know?
Yeah, they're getting closer.
Yeah, as we ascend the tower, we're learning.
More and more.
Warning, do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment.
Don't do it. That's like when the one time I grabbed dry ice without gloves.
Oh, yeah.
I really regretted that.
I really regretted
Don't
that.
do it.
Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in Lab Hydra.
Every day.
Strain. Okay, the successful one has also been replicated. We've named it Strain Vertigo, a mutation of beta xenomes proceeding.
Is that really... If you don't want to draw attention to the side effects, should you name it Vertigo? I mean,
Maybe. Optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. That's unfortunate.
It's also unfortunate as I finish my coffee.
Oh, man. At the episode break, time for coffee. Cordite casing of column, that's a mouthful, appears weak. And you hear the refrigerator noise. You can hear it really clearly here.
Yeah, I still don't know that I would say that's a refrigerator noise.
I don't know. I just was like...
Comment below. Does
what
that
noise
sound
would you assign?
remind you of a refrigerator?
For some reason, it's the first thing that popped in my head. It's like, oh, it's the refrigerator coils.
It's like a pulse. It's like pulsating.
Yeah. Viral pathogens found in several xenomes have been traced to Phazon. Terminate them.
That batch is a holiday batch gone wrong.
Tissue samples from stasis tanks must be hand carried to Lab Hydra for analysis. Notify security of all material moves. And recording.
Space pirates are logged. We're back in October. Okay.
Yeah.
October 664. Research outpost Glacier 1 in the Fendrana Drifts region of Tallon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids.
Made the what?
Did you hear it? You heard it here?
Ooh, things are heating up.
Ooh, we got they're making Metroids
cooling
that made
down.
them sluggish and easy to control. Even those well into Phazon and fusion cycles, cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles. But some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers.
Yeah, not mutations.
Is this like my Kindle where we can change the font style? Because
I don't think so.
Really
you want it in Comic
font.
Sans, right?
Comic Sans or like Avatar font. What's that?
Oh, I don't know.
People hate that font.
Yes, I do actually know what you're
They
saying.
hate that font.
Gosh, I feel like I would know it. Papyrus.
Papyrus.
Yeah.
Can I get that in Papyrus?
They hate that font. So, an important thing happened. We just read about Metroids. In a game called Metroid Prime, up to this point, we have not read or seen or heard about Metroids at all.
In the game.
Right. I mean, in real life, obviously. But I want us to call back to Zero Mission.
But because they were in Zero Mission.
Yes, but again,
Which took
not
place
until
before this, right?
Yeah, not until the very end of the game when you went to Turian to fight Mother Brain. So they were the name of the game, just Metroid, straight up. But you didn't
Interact with them.
right until much later, and so here we are again. But the thing to remember is at the end of Zero Mission, we destroyed Mother Brain, and I guess the assumption was maybe that killed all the Metroids, or maybe Metroids were only on that planet.
Yeah.
So here we are on another planet, way far away, and the space pirates either brought or found. I'm not sure. But here we find that they're...
Didn't they fabricate? It sounds like they created the Metroids. That's what I thought.
It's the same way that they're like cloning and experimenting on other creatures. They're doing it on Metroids.
Poor Metroids.
So we got the space pirate music again.
With the Keytar.
We're gonna see if we can cut it off at the pass before it really gets started.
Nice.
Oh, nope, more guys. They were like,
nope.
You want to stop our music? We are having a party here. Samus will not interfere. Handful Beta, take care of her. Don't let her touch the speakers. Alright, what's going on in this room? Lower node of astronomical holographic projector. Currently deactivated. Is there an upper node? Upper node. Also deactivated. Double node.
Lower node? Upper node? Mid node? Is there a mid node?
I don't see a mid node.
Sub mid node.
Upper node. Oh, okay. Previously used.
Previously
on... We
Lost.
use this device. Yeah. Non-active spinners.
Non-active. I have a feeling.
Well, obviously, here's a bunch of ways to activate the speaker system.
Crank it up.
Holographic sequence initialized.
I would love if it said this one goes to 11.
Yeah.
Really.
I thought you were gonna say this one goes out to all my homies in the galaxy or something like that. Map
All
coordinate
those
data
mentions.
successfully updated. Oh, here you go. You love these pirates.
Our space pirates, October 401. Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Our security systems are operational. And science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Phendrana drifts, I'm getting better at that.
You are.
Have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a Dessa cycle. You gotta admit, like, that E and C look really similar.
It could only be more confusing if it was also in cursive.
I'm telling you. Yes.
Decacycle looks like in cursive.
Truly, these are glorious times.
Don't you love it? There's just like... So now I think we also see a different threat, right? Like the pirates have intentions of creating like a base here and just pumping out mutated Metroids, and they're like, truly these are glorious times.
I do love a deeper dive into the enemy. I mean, we've talked about the misunderstood villains many a times, but you understand what drives them in their mind. Like,
I don't want to pretend to say that the space pirates are misunderstood. I just want to say they're still kind of like bent on evil and like in that classic cartoon mustache twirling way. So there's no sympathy for them. But it is interesting to hear like they have office culture and please report wash your hands after you use the restroom kind of policies.
Yeah, and the consequences for not being a good space pirate. Less rations.
That's right.
Log October 299. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wander-class planet identified as Tallon 4. We're on Tallon 4, right?
We are, yeah.
Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading marks 400802, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful. Again, analysis will continue, but currently Tallon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters.
So that makes sense because they were headquartered on Zebes, which is where we destroyed their headquarters, so essentially.
Cool.
So they're actually looking for like the next place.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I've never really paid too much attention to the continuity between these two games, but because we just played it, it's just neat to make the connection, because they were released like so far apart, but they're like
right,
bridging gaps.
Yeah, yeah.
It's neat.
Wow.
So we finally got, let's see, holographic spatial something or other on lockdown. Okay, so I think the deal is now we got to go activate.
What we decided last time, what's the anniversary for this?
November 2002. November maybe 18th. I don't forget the date, but so right around now, 20 years ago.
So in reality, though, the span of time between the original Metroid and this release was shorter than this release and modern day today. Let that sink in for you.
The span of time between this and the original, so between 86 and 2002.
Correct.
And now and then 2002. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying it's been... it was a shorter gap of time between the original and this and right now, modern day. Which shows you kind of the leap in technology, the leap in video game advancement.
Yeah.
It kind of, I don't want to say it plateaued. Obviously, it's advanced, but it was like, woo!
It's that...
and then it kind of tapered off.
Yeah. Because you get, like, all the NES games, like Metroid, even, like, Mario 1, very kind of rudimentary. Like, gameplay-wise, great, but...
Yeah,
like, complexity-wise...
As far as the technology involved... The amount of data use. So you just went around and activated all these switches.
Yeah,
and
which
lowered
activated
the node.
Activated this hologram, which I'm gonna go figure out a way to kind of get there. That was easy.
Steps.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Steps involved. So this is actually their like visualization of the galaxy that we're in. Planet Zebes. This is where we were. 4.8 trillion teratons.
Oh, the teraton.
Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore. Is that meant to be like Earth? I don't know. Making it ideal for subterranean construction. That makes sense. There's a ton of tunnels there. A class 19, I'm rough on the Roman numerals planet. Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces.
Arr. Is this a good...
Planet Twin Tabula. Okay, we don't know that one. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death.
Whoa.
Kind of grim.
This is really fun.
There's one. Planet Billium.
Billium.
Quarantine. Don't you dare touch it. Atmosphere is rife with Mitiralis, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. All right, that's rough sounding. Dormine 2, an uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals.
So this is them doing, is this a center that they research like all the planets to make a decision on where to put their next base?
Maybe so, yeah.
Is that, and so they're like,
yeah.
Oh, let's...
Because a lot of the conclusion was Tallon 4 is like the great place to be, and these other ones are like, that one's awful. There's
twin
like,
fever,
yeah.
do not want that.
That's a good point. So they have come up with this research, I'm supposing. Tallon 4.
That looks like that Death Star.
Ecosystem studies indicate that Tallon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to Phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Tallon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. So smoke them if you got them. What's this now? Lower node, great. All right. Do you see anything else scannable that I'm missing? Any other square inches that are suddenly visible?
I think you got it all.
Okay.
Got it all. We were talking about the Keytar. Why did we come up with the Keytar again?
So we asked the question. I forget why it came up. I'd have to go watch.
Like
the
a
episode.
band? Was it this?
Well, no. We asked the question about. We said Link plays the ocarina.
Oh.
Or there's a musical instrument, and you said, what if Samus had a musical instrument, which was just kind of a ridiculous idea for a game purpose, but we quickly landed on.
Is it though?
Keytar would be Samus's like instrument of choice, and then we imagined her like thrashing on it, and it was really like this is real life.
Just the blonde ponytail.
Yes,
just like
it's that attitude and that,
into
like,
the Keytar. Yes.
So, super missiles. Boing. Oh wait, boing.
Whoa. Is this an upgrade?
Yeah. So we've had missiles. Now we have
super missiles.
That's right. The powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold A to charge, then press down to fire. And then, as is tradition, we're just gonna go read a little bit about it.
Yes. Super missile, where are you?
You know what? I don't see it actually.
What?
Beam combo. Super missile. There it is. Whew. It's the power charge combo. Super missile is a single shot charge combo. We got that. Can destroy objects made of cordite. We just saw one of those things.
How convenient.
I know. And then let me just instinct tells me there's a missile door nearby, a major item. Get. Then
is it a safe spot?
We're right here. Thank you so much for watching the Games Conversation channel today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any episodes. And be sure to comment below. Any comment left on any video of this series puts you in a drawing, a raffle. It's a chance to win my personal copy from 20 years ago of the Metroid Prime edition of Nintendo Power. You want it, I want to give it away. Let's do this thing. Stay tuned for the next episode.